Welcome back to Off the Page with Kira. Today was a hard day. And I didn't really want to make this video because I've been coming off of like the most magical days of all time. But today's day 3 of 2 of my kids being sick. I have a son who's homeschooling now. I have another son who lost his job. So I've had all 4 kids home all day, every day, which is fine and great. It's just an immense amount of extra energy on top of like, I've been gone for 2 weeks and there's so much work that has to be done. And there are such critical things that have to happen in business, like really critical things. And I've just been jamming and I've been having miracle after miracle and just been like, I am back in the flow and I love this. And then I just, woo. Yeah, tonight I broke for sure. You know, it's like someone was hitting a basketball against the wall for about 29 minutes. And then I got a text about work that was just like the worst text ever. Like everything's fine, but it was just like a really hard text. And it was just like all the different things, like everyone being sick and then, you know, being back on like 6 hours of Zoom calls a day on top of like my kids wanted to go out to Meridian today. We got our nails done and then we went and held puppies because we always hold puppies. Why wouldn't we, right? There's a puppy store right next to the nail store. So we went, we held puppies and we had this cute little chihuahua that we named Tiny and it was just so much fun. And then my son wants to buy a dirt bike and he sold his dirt bike so he could buy this new one. So we drive to it and then I get all stressed. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to buy a dirt bike off Facebook Marketplace. So, you know, then there's just like that energy and then, you know, not eating very well today, just like very sparse and like had the craziest workout with my trainer this morning. And then it just all combusted. And it's interesting. I'll cry when I'm inspired. Like that's like a very natural thing. Like last night I was crying in the video. But like deep guttural cries, you know, like the ones that like shake you to your core. I don't really do those cries. Really. And tonight I did. And I sat outside the nervous system reset place because as soon as I felt myself break, I was like, whoop, okay, I'm gonna take myself out of the house. I went to nervous system reset and I just sat in front of it and I just bawled, like gut cries. And then I went in, I did red light therapy and I did the sauna. Then I came home grounded and refreshed and snuggled my little one into bed, gave him hugs, got my boys to help me pick up the house, and here we are. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is where I officially begin like working with Neo, the coder, for my technology that I am building. And tomorrow I also sign on with my new CFO. Just like a really big deal. And so I know this pattern. That doesn't mean I'm exempt from it. But I know this pattern. And the pattern is this. Right before the next iteration of who you are here to become, the one that you once were must die. And they like that version throws tantrums and like fucks with life on its way out. Like that identity doesn't want to leave. And that identity, whatever this identity is, the one that just was like bawling tonight, the one that was losing its mind, this one can't stick around while I'm building a technology that's going to transform authors all over the world. It's going to literally change the way anyone who has ever wanted to write a book can write a book. And not like ChatGPT, like true sovereign writing. And me signing on with this new CFO, I mean, just watch, like magic is going to happen. So today it was like all the old had to die. And that is not easy. Even when we know the pattern, it is not easy. So I'm going to do some prayers right now. I'm going to lay in bed and do some meditation. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to trust that tomorrow I will feel the magic. The miracles will return. I just heard today was a miracle. The breakdown is still a miracle. Because to be human is a miracle, and the breakdowns are part of it. It is the polarity. You must have both. As much as we fight and we want only to be in miracles and we want only to be in the light. I was sharing this in one of my masterminds today, an author made. How when I was in Savannah last week and I was doing the cold plunges, which are freezing, and then I would go into the 106-degree hot tub and I would get in that water and I'd be like, oh, it's so pleasurable. I love this water. And then I heard God say, and yet, if you were to be in 106-degree water all day long, it would become hell. It is only delightful in contrast to the freezing cold water. So today is the cold water day. I've had some really delightful 2 weeks. It's just really been amazing. Between the red carpet and Austin and then speaking in Scottsdale and then my little hiatus that I had at Savannah. It's been amazing. And now, today is the cold plunge. It is the contrast that creates the miracles. Otherwise, what is it that they say in that movie, The Incredibles? If everyone's superhuman, then no one is. If every day was a day of miracles, then there would be no miracles, right? So today was the inversion. This is the inverted day of miracles. And tomorrow, may the doors and the windows and the paths to miracles arrive for me and for you. So just breathe in together. Just letting our nervous systems know this is all part of the path. Okay? Okay. I'll see you tomorrow night.